Good evening and welcome to FTBSports. This is your Real Sociedad versus Manchester United Europa League. Guys, I can't even say it, man, because it's painful. Thursday night football, absolutely painful. It is painful, but it's a Europa League competition. Thursday night football. I think Tuesday night and Wednesday night is overrated, so let's stick to the Thursday night, guys. Okay, so guys, as always, welcome back on Monday. As always, welcome back, Mr. B. Pleasure having you guys on the show. Every single show, practically, to be honest with you. So, guys, we're not going to talk about the past. We're not going to talk about anything. We're just going to talk about the league, what we believe the lineup might be. We'll talk about a couple of the ex-players, and then we'll just round it up, really. We'll go into the last part of predicting the score. So, guys, let's go through this team straight away, because I believe this team will start tomorrow. I know people are going to sit there and people are going to have their differences. So, goalkeeper tomorrow. I think Henderson deserves his chance tomorrow.
Yes,
I believe he deserves it. I think he deserves a chance. So we're going to go Henderson, Bissaka, Slabhead. If people don't know that, that's Maguire. And Bailly is fit, so I think Bailly will basically start. And you're going to have Telles tomorrow, I believe. You're going to have Fredo. You're going to have Scotty. Greenwood on the right. I believe Rashford and Cavani. And that's going to be the front three, really. That's what I believe tomorrow. Now, guys,
you're missing someone out. Number 10.
Number 10 is going to be, obviously, you know who's going to play, right? You don't need to miss him out. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes, isn't it?
Yeah.
We know who he is. We know Bruno Fernandes will be playing.
First thing first, a little bit of information for you. Cavani hasn't travelled.
Hasn't he travelled?
No, he's stayed. He stayed at home. Van der Beek stayed at home. Muscle injury. And obviously Pogba stayed at home. There's a slight issue with Shaw and Martial.
Flight issue?
No, sorry. McTominay and Martial. Yeah,
there's a
slight. Yeah. So they're not sure they're going to start. So maybe you might have to reassess the team that you think is going to play tomorrow. But Cavani's definitely not playing. Definitely not playing.
You got some inside scoop there.
Yeah. So technically, if we're talking about Cavani Cavani's not going to be there. Rashford will be there, obviously. Martial's not going to be there. Greenwood's not going to be there.
Yeah, Green was there. Green was there.
Green was travelled.
Yeah,
okay. So that means, say, we've got to then look at probably, I believe he has travelled. What I've found out as well is
Diallo.
Yeah, Diallo has travelled. He has travelled.
Diallo's in the squad, and Shaw Tyre, the young youth from the
He looks good.
In the squad.
Fantastic.
They're both in the squad for tomorrow. Excellent
news. Excellent news.
Also,
gone.
Matta's back as well.
Yeah, I thought Matta. I was going to say
Matta's back as well. I'm not screaming for Matta to play. Don't get me wrong, but it's good to know that we've got another squad number.
Good.
So I'll be itching. You know what though? I'll be itching for him to play, because for me, I think this game we're going to be playing is a game that we're going to need to control. I honestly believe we will need to control this game, because when you look at Sociedad form, there are no mugs to this. Because right now speaking, we've only faced them once. The last time we faced them, it was we beat them 1-0 at Old Trafford, and that was it. So we've played them. I think we played them. 3 times? Twice. So we played them 1-0 win, and we drew with them 1-1. So and that's it. But in the current form we're in now with Sociedad have 1-1. So their last few games, 1 loss, 1 draw. That's their form right now going to this game.
Okay, well,
Man United form is loss, drawn, 1 drawn, 1 drawn.
The thing is, because of the lineups we're putting out there, it's not going to be our strongest lineup. So I don't think the form really counts tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting game, depending on what sort of side he starts with. Me personally, keeping it short, I'd rather him play a lot of youngsters and give them a run out, considering we've got all the injuries. and focus on the game at the Premiership in the weekend.
Newcastle,
yeah. Newcastle is struck with loads of injury as well. Like, we're not going to get Newcastle yet because we'll do the preview show on Friday. But
different game, different time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
mine.
Go on.
Yeah, my team. I would like Rashford not to start tomorrow.
Yeah, I would applaud that as well.
And I'm going to say something that you're going to like. I think he should play the Welsh
Daniel James
tomorrow. I think he should play the Welsh Flash tomorrow.
Yes.
Look at Monday. Listen, I'm thinking about. Obviously, it's one game at a time, and it's this game. I'm thinking, well, hold on. Greenwood's going to play.
Yeah, because he's not in form at the moment, so he has to.
Now, if Rashford doesn't play, I'm just thinking about having a fit Rashford. Cavani being out before Saturday.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Rashford doesn't play. So then we go with Mata on the right.
Yeah.
This is mad, innit? Mata on the right. You've got
Greenwood in the middle.
Greenwood up top. And you've got the Welsh Flash on the left. I think Flash Boy is better on the left than on the right.
He can cut in.
Yeah, he can cut in. Obviously, the rest of the team, I think, will pick itself anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be talking about certain players in midfield. We've done that already. So I'm going to leave that out there. But that front end of it, I would like to see Greenwood have a go at centre forward tomorrow. Yeah. I would love to see Greenwood have a go at centre forward tomorrow. Yeah. Whether or not he's brave enough to do it is something else, but we'll see. Yeah, sorry, what was you going to say?
I think you're right with what you're saying with Greenwood, because given the opportunity, we got to think his current form is nowhere near last season, and obviously it's through to personal issues and other bits and pieces that's going through his life at the moment. He's a young man; he's only 19 years old, and I think Ole is trying to sort of like put him in places gentle rather than rushing him in, so he doesn't burn out. But like you said, I honestly believe what you're saying. We should probably start him tomorrow, drop Rashford, because Rashford looks burnt out. When I've gone through now and watched a couple of highlights for the last couple of days with Rashford, I've noticed he's taking more touches on the ball compared to the beginning of the season. So I don't know if that's a confident thing or is that a tired thing or what it is with Rashford, but I think he just needs like a full rest. We're not talking about bringing him on the 60th minute. Yeah. Go to Real Sociedad, try to dig a draw, and then come back. But you do know we're not playing at Sociedad, though. We're playing at Juventus, Turin.
Yeah, we're playing at Turin. We're playing Turin. Yeah.
Because of flight issues as well.
Yeah. Wait. The game, I would like to think we've got enough to beat Sociedad, but guess what? I thought that we were going to beat Everton.
West Brom and Everton. And Sheffield United.
And Sheffield United. So, in regards to what I think, I don't want us to play our strongest team. If we can save some players to have them fit, as in a week's rest for the Newcastle game, I would like that. Ollie, I mean, look, we know the centre midfield is going to be what it's going to be. He's not going to change it. With Van der Beek out as well now, it's only going to be one of them. Yeah, so whether or not he plays, I can see Matic starting tomorrow. Yeah, if I'm honest. Yeah, I can see Matic. I can see Matic playing tomorrow. Whether it's with McTominay or Fred. Jesus Christ!
The thing is, also we don't have the squad list for they didn't register the squad. I haven't seen it. So all these youngsters, do they come in automatically because their age, or they've
actually gone out on the plane. They've actually flown out on the plane.
Squad for the
They've gone out. They've gone out.
So hopefully they can get a run out. It'd be a great experience for them if they can get a run out tomorrow.
Anything. I mean, the only way I feel they'll get a run out is if we're battering them. Yeah. If it's a 2 or a 3-0.
Can I flip the squad a bit now and just sit there and play devil advocate right now? What if we played, you call him the Welsh Flash, but Daniel James to me. What if we play him on the right-hand side, not left-hand side, and play Delo on the right-hand side?
You think he'll start? I just don't think he'll start him.
I would love him to start him. Why not? This is a perfect game. Perfect game to start him.
I don't think
Go on Monday.
Yeah, I think, like we say, it's all up. We're all speculating. We can't really pick this team. It's going to be really difficult for us to predict the team. It's a lucky dip, really, because we don't know about injuries, like you're saying, all that scoop about the injuries, and we don't know who's on the plane, really, and who's available. So I think it's going to be really. I'm waiting to see the team, and I think it'll be a more exciting game because if some youngsters are playing, they've got something to prove. Yeah. And I think we're going to lose tomorrow. To be honest, I can't see us winning. They're a professional team. They've got to play for this, and they'll be really up for it. So, and based on what you've said so far about the players we've got available, I can see them beating us 2-3-0.
What?
Yeah.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because we can't keep the ball retention.
Ball retention is bad from us.
They can ball on us, really, honestly.
This team, being on Monday.
They've got Januzaj and Silva. And there's a guy, Mikel, number 10, Mikel, forget his name now, Baller. They've got some really good players. So I think we're going to lose quite 2-3-0 maybe.
You see, I had a score prediction already. I'll give the score prediction, but then we'll come back at the end of it. But I'm in, like, with a Monday camp right now. Right now, speaking, some stats for you with them as well, with Real Sociedad. Right now, their record, they sit 5th in the league right now. Yeah. Their home record is, when you look at the league table, home form, they sit 4th in the table. Away form, they sit 4th in the table. Man United, home form, we sit 6th. Away form, we sit 1st. Yeah. Yes, it's away from home, but this is a different competition. David Silva right now left Man City, and he's destroying that league right now. They were top of the league for about 4 or 5 weeks at one stage.
Smashing it.
So were Arsenal.
Remember they had the Norwegian kid from Arsenal, from Real Madrid guy. The one who's just gone to Arsenal. He was playing for them recently.
He was playing for them as well, yeah.
They're a very good side. Very good side.
Very good side. And for me, I think this is going to be a massive challenge for us. Because, again, if I was Ole, I would want the strongest team possible. But at the same time, the way we are and the position we're sitting in right now, I don't believe we can put our strongest squad out for this game. Because the Premier League then will suffer.
Agreed. I think we have to exploit the fact that other Champions League teams are playing around us. Like Liverpool, Man City, all our title rivals. I'm still saying that. All our title rivals are playing in the Champions League, and it's going to be taxing on them. So ideally, I prefer if we played a weaker team, played a few youths, give them a good experience. Because to me personally, we're going to get Champions League. Europa, it's a deep competition this year. There's a lot of good teams in it. I'm not too concerned about winning it, to be honest. I know it sounds a bit defeatist, but that's how I feel.
Every competition we're in, I want us to win. I honestly want us to win every competition we're in. But I do agree with what you're saying. This will be a challenge, absolute challenge, because these guys can hold the ball, they can play football. And also, again, I think because they're a skillful team as well, they're going to create so much problem. They're very much like Sevilla. That's who they are. And Sevilla is a very good team and a very tough team to break down.
They're very much like Seville, as in Seville kind of like they're consistent with what they do. They're not exactly the same. I was watching Seville earlier on against Dortmund. Not exactly the same. They play more ball retention. They play football in their half, a bit more of a tiki-taka kind of play. They haven't really got that part of the pace to get behind us like that. They're bred more players play through us. But very good team. Very good team.
So with it though, Mr. B, obviously you're probably more confident in what we are right now. Where would you see the game? Obviously, you might have your stats and stuff. Where do you see the game to be won or lost?
Well, first things first, I'm vexed with both of you. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. The fact that you lot have both said that you expect us to lose, I'm vexed.
I'm not expecting.
I'm all looking to switch off the mic and leave the studio. No, I'm not having it. No, I'm confident. I'm confident that whatever team we go out there with, we're going to win the game. Okay. We're going to get the result. Yeah, because guess what? We can't rely on doing it at home because we're crap at home.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we're going to win tomorrow. There's no argument. There's no ifs. There's no buts. There's no and. There's no nothing.
You made a valid
confident
point,
we're going to win tomorrow.
You made a valid point as well, and I will stick to this valid point you made just now. We're that bad at home that, yes, there's a possibility they'll go for it, because bring it back to Old Trafford, it's going to be a nightmare.
We can't guarantee it. Exactly.
It's going to be a nightmare.
Ferguson days so no, we're going to win tomorrow.
Wait, the Ferguson days? Listen, we used to do that under David Moyes as well, mate. Unbeaten at home. Don't worry about that. It's only Ole that can't deal with the problems at the moment, Old Trafford.
Don't talk to me about that, man. Don't talk to me about that, man. Just don't.
Yeah. So, thought process is now, obviously, interview from the press conference today. Ole was talking about, obviously, we don't want to finish second in the Premier League. We want to try and win the Premier League. But I think another story, I think we're too far behind in the Premier League. This is a good competition to go and win the competition, a very good competition, because it's the second step down from Champions League. But at the moment, I know you guys are very confident with it, and I should be very confident as well with it for us to get into the Champions League. But because I don't believe in Ole, anything can happen in this league. There's still a lot of twists and turns within this league. We are not that far off. We're about 6 or 7 points off Liverpool. That's it. They could go on a good run. Our next few fixtures are very tough fixtures that's coming up, apart from the Newcastle one. But we always make Newcastle tough anyway.
Yeah.
We always make that difficult. So, like you said,
suggesting that we put all our eggs in one in all baskets.
In all the baskets. All the basket, and go and play.
Okay.
And go and play football. That's what I honestly believe. Again, I know you've saying as well, Mr. B, obviously dropping a Rashford. Yes, I understand. I do agree with you, because he does look out of sorts. He does look like at the moment. And I think having unofficial pundit on the other day as well, where we were saying we're blaming the defence for a lot of the issues that's at Man United, but then we're not looking at the forward players.
Yeah, I wasn't saying.
I would agree with that, but when the front line is leading the Premiership, then there's an issue with the back line. You know what I mean? We're blaming the guy, but that's another story for another day. Yeah. I know we haven't got time to really dip into that now, so we'll have to save that. But
next meeting.
Yeah, next meeting.
yeah.
Next meeting. So tomorrow's game, obviously, which we touch on, Januzaj is going to be up against us tomorrow. Yeah. He was the next big thing at Old Trafford, but unfortunately, don't know what happened with him. He went on loan at Sunderland, and then from Sunderland, he then moved to, I think it was Real Sociedad he went to. At the time, Real Sociedad was struggling anyway, but I don't know, they've got a new manager and they've got a bit of form, so he's doing really well there. Yeah. They signed David Silva from Man City on a free transfer, and he's literally turned that club around on his own, to be honest with you, because he's carrying them on his own.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow, because of he's a good technician in what he does. He knows how to play against Man United as well. He will create so much issue for us tomorrow in that midfield. That's why I would say, I think we should go with playing Matic. I think we should play Matic.
Yeah.
I think we should, because I think Matic probably would control him better than Fredo or Scott.
Not just that, I think Matic is due a game. He hasn't played for a few weeks now.
I think last time he played was the FA Cup, wasn't he?
Yeah, so they need to rotate, and I think he was being set for this game. This has been set for him for the last few weeks, so maybe he's been gearing himself up, knowing he'll be playing against Real Sociedad. Yeah, so I'd like to see him in there.
But yeah, like I said, guys, for this one, it's Wan-Bissaka keeps his place. He's been doing fantastic, so can't criticise Wan-Bissaka. Maguire, again, I think deep down he probably need to be rested, but if we rest him, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
If we do rest him, we'll be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Again, Bailly is back from glass legs and back. I think he's a fantastic player, but it's just his injuries, constantly injury. Telles, I look at Telles and I think he has got that sort of like, he's a technician and he's good. He's better than what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
He brings the attack in, and his recovery as well is so good.
Very quick, isn't he?
Yeah. So I think, to be honest with you, that's how I would look at the back line. We're going to look at some questions here now, what's coming up on the screen, and get you guys to hit them up. And then we're then going to go through the Fred, Scott, and then obviously we know a few players are dropped, so we're going to replace them and see who we're going to put in. So the first one is from Adam.
Hi, Adam. Real Sociedad will be too much for Martial. He will still be with the under 23s. Get that question out of here, Adam.
We know what about Adam already. We know him.
Welsh Flash on the right and Delot on the right. Sorry, on the right, and then switching off the TV.
Call yourself a fan.
We are Man United. We play to win most of the time.
Yeah. Here you go. Forget about the last part. We play to win. Yeah. Right.
Martial should be sold. Trying to say.
What
do you think, guys?
No, I don't honestly think Martial should be sold. I don't think he become a crap player overnight. I just think he's lacking confidence at the moment. And everyone knows I'm a Martial guy, so I would back him. I'll back him and defend him. I know in the last couple of games we spoke about it, and he's not been performing to his full potential. But at the same time, yeah, I wouldn't sell him, but I would honestly in the summer, if we could bring in a better striker, a better player, and push him to the limits.
Okay, good shout.
That's my thing. What do you think, Mr. B?
I never want Martial to get sold. Yeah. I'm vexed with him. Yeah, he pisses me off. Yeah, but I never want Martial to get sold.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would keep him for now, but I think obviously if an offer came in for something that we couldn't refuse, where we get our money back or more, then I would take it. To be honest. Yeah.
At the moment where you're saying money back, I don't think we'll get our money back because we paid altogether about 50 million for him. I don't think even in the current climate now, I don't even think we'll get 20-25 million for him. I don't think we would because, as he said, he doesn't. I know obviously he doesn't play for a smile in his face, but he scores goals. He doesn't even smile when he scores a goal. But I don't really care, providing he's putting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah,
that's where, in my opinion, that's where he lies at the end of the day. Martial now can't sell him. Yeah, can't sell Martial. Let's go, guys. So please like, subscribe, share. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be issuing you in a free shirt with your name and number on the back of it. All you got to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and be in a chance to win it. And remember, guys, we got plenty of shows. So we've got the Man United show, which you guys are watching now. Then you've got the Spurs one, which went earlier on as well. You got the Arsenal show that's coming tomorrow. Then you got the Spurs reaction show. Then you got the Man United reaction show. We've got a few new shows coming up as well. And we've got the Premier League preview show as well. So guys, and the Liverpool one as well, Champions League they're in. So we don't talk about Liverpool in Champions League. But yeah, we've got to give them the respect because they're in the Champions League. So their show was on last night. And yeah, so guys, tune in, watch us. We're trying to build something here and would like your support. So subscribe, share, 500 subscribers, win yourself a shirt.
That's right.
Mad B.
Solo, is Tony Martial your cousin?
Oh, Mad B. Thanks for coming in, tuning in. Obviously, you must have just finished watching the Spurs one as well. No, he's not my cousin, you know. You know what? I've always said it. Certain players at Man United get criticised by the media. And as a fan, I don't think it's fair for me to criticize them when the media is doing it already. So I can only defend him because I don't believe he's a crap player. I like Anthony Martial. I like him. I do like him as a player. I do like him. So, like I said, smile or not smile, bang the goals in.
You're consistent. You've always backed him. You can't turn around now and then desert him in his low moments, you know?
Yeah.
In his time of need.
Yeah. I blame the manager more.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I blame the manager more than the player. Mad B, what is it?
Why you love
him so much? Again, I just answered it.
Yeah.
I just answered it for you. Was that?
He's been shocking.
Go on, you want to take it?
A lot of people say, oh, this player's rubbish. This player's rubbish. Sometimes we have to check ourselves. I'm rubbish. These players are good, you know? To me, his form, if I ever played like that, oh my God, I'd be telling my grandchildren, you know?
Yeah.
That's good. So we have to get the measure a bit better than that with our wording. He's been a bit off.
Yeah.
A little bit lately.
And he has. And you know what? I know, Mr. B, go on, hit it up, because I know we don't want Adam on here at the moment, so we'll let you do this part.
No, what is this, to read a message?
No, to shore it up with Martial.
Listen, every now and then, somebody's going to piss you off. Martial is going through You're pissing everybody off stage. Yeah? We need to stand by him and back him.
Yes.
Yeah? We need to back him.
Yes.
The players that we don't back is man like him. That man.
Don't mention the name. Yeah.
No names being mentioned. Yeah, no names.
You lot
Yes,
bad.
but no, me personally, look, I like Martial, man. I don't know what it is about him, man. I know he doesn't smile. I know he plays like a salt, but no, man, I can't. There's players who I would rather leave out before Martial. Right now, there's players that I would rather leave before Martial.
Another one from Mad B says a bit off. Said what? 2 years? Trying to say
Not 2 years. No, 2 years. No.
Wait, Mad B, look at the stats. Last season, he scored 22 goals.
Yeah.
22 goals. Last season, between the front three, they scored, I think they scored 2 less a goal than Liverpool front three.
Yeah.
As a force, I think they all scored, he scored 22. Rashford scored 21 or 22 as well. And Greenwood scored about 20.
Was that Martial's return since he's been at the club last season?
Pardon?
It was that his best return since he's been at the club.
His best return, yes, his best return last season. So again, this season is his off season. Listen, everyone has an off season. Give him credit where credit's due.
We're second in the table.
We're second in the table. I'll take Anthony Martial.
And sorry, one more thing. Unofficial pundit, he dropped a stat the other day, didn't he? Saying that when Martial plays instead of Cavani, we got more goal contributions and assists and all this kind of thing. So maybe he's doing better than we think.
Yeah. For me, what I like about Martial, and a lot of people don't see it when he plays, he does frustrate me sometime, but what people don't see when they're watching the game in detail is he drops off. He picks the ball up. He distributes the ball. You know, he's got another sort of thing in his armory where he can play football. Yeah. But no one sees it. Everyone just always picks up, he didn't score a goal, he didn't score a goal, he didn't score a goal. But when you watch him play, that's what he's doing.
My thing about Martial is that I think with his pace, he should be sitting on the last man and play and learn the forward role a bit better, because he has been given license to play there a lot more. Yeah. And I think he hasn't really developed as I'd like him to. He's still that sort of inside forward winger, likes to get the ball, face up a guy and run at them, you know, that sort of thing. So I'd like to see him use his pace, exploit people a bit more. Look at his friend yesterday, Mbappe. Yeah. I mean, Mbappe is firing. And he should be looking at Mbappe and say, well, I'm your senior. Yeah. You should be, you know, looking up to me. But it's the other way around.
Can I ask a question now to Mr. B? Do you think it's him playing that role, or do you think it's Ole's telling him what to do? Because to me, I look at him when I'm watching him play, and I don't think it's actually him not taking the players on. I think he's been given instruction of what to do.
I don't know. I mean, look, if your manager tells you to pass round the player and you decide to dribble past it when you go past him, your manager's not going to be screwing. The fact that he's playing, I would like to think that he's doing what the managers tell him. As I said, players are supposed to have license. You have a system, but you should have license to do various things. It's not like Jose, do this, do that, do this, do that. I think they've got freedom.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just wish he would take his freedom a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
Got a question here from Adam again. Adam Morris. Thank you, Ads. Even on top form, he's not Manchester United material.
He is. I'm not having no more back about Martial.
Say he played central striker last season, so he should score 20 goals, even in a poor United team. Did he play central striker last season? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. But I'd prefer him to play as a central striker than Rashford.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd prefer him to do that. Go on.
I want to read a message from Chopper.
Go on.
I know this guy. The only way I see United winning tomorrow is if Sociedad control possession and we play our counter-attacking game.
Well, that's likely to happen. I don't think there's anything we can do about getting the ball off them. They will control possession, so it's probably that's the only way. That's the only way it's going to turn out anyway.
Part of the boss.
It's not. We'll be forced into it because they will have the ball. I can see
ball retention and literally
so negative.
Again,
what's the matter with you lot?
The reason why, okay, Mr. B,
review, we'll assess all this. What we're saying now.
I've gone through.
Yeah,
and you know what my thing
feel
is?
that way.
You know what I've done though with mine over the last couple of weeks whilst we've been doing this is I've been doing a bit more and more indulgent research about Man United, and the more research I do, the more I'm getting my angles correct in the sense of knowing where we're going to play, how we're going to play.
Yeah,
I know it. So because of I know how we're going to line up, how it's going to start, and people can sit there to me and say to me, "Oh, but if you have Fred and you have Matic starting, why can't we go and attack?" We can't attack because we've got Matic. We've got Matic who will sit there. We've got Fred. If he goes anywhere and take a shot anywhere up the thing, we need to find him. You know, so
you know what? You see, when you say these things to me, I understand why you lot said that result, and I know why you've given that prediction. So stop talking about the team that we're gonna play. Let me have my 24 hours before I come on here tomorrow screaming hell and bloodfire about how crap we were.
Oh God!
You know what I mean?
God.
Oh,
but do you know?
Lord.
Do you know?
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
If we do lose, though, I'll be fuming. Though I'll be analysing this game correctly, and I'll be fuming because I don't want to lose.
Why would you be fuming? You sat up there. Above me, I can see you on the screen. You on the Monday have both sat there saying we're going to lose. So why are you going to be there?
We're going to lose. I haven't said we'll lose.
There's a few factors why we lose. I
don't think we'll lose. But on Monday, you go on about why you think we'll lose. I don't think we'll lose.
We haven't got a full strength team. It's not the importance of the game is not as vital as the Premiership at the moment because we are up there. We need to maintain top 4, and the injuries we've got as well. And we're playing away from home, and we're playing against unknown factor in Real Sociedad. He's just not consistent enough, says Mad B. He's talking about.
We understand. I know that. I know he's not consistent at all. But at the moment, at Man United, the front line isn't consistent at all. And I think that's our issue at Man United. Like, we'll go back to it. If you tune into our show on Friday, we'll talk about the consistency when we're talking the Premier League.
Yeah.
So we'll tune in for that one. But at the moment, what we're doing is we'll just concentrate on what we're doing at hand for tomorrow night. Now, no, we won't even go to prediction at the moment. So we're saying Cavani, Matic, we're saying Fred probably tomorrow. We're talking about Greenwood, and I think this could be the game for Didlow to come in. I think James and Didlow to come into as well and play those guys up because, like what Chapel United just said, the only way of us beating them is almost park that triple decker up and counter-attack them because we are going to have less percentages of the ball tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if we're going to win, that's how we got to win it. We got to play dirty, scrap a 1-0 win.
Yeah.
Scrap a 1-0 win. On Monday, your favourite score, scrap a 1-0 win tomorrow. And then that's all we need to do. Now, going in, because we're going to wrap up in a minute, because obviously we're trying to keep the preview show shorter and then the reaction show longer, because then it gives us more time and more stats to look at when we're doing it. Because going into the game right now, like we're talking about, we can't predict the team. We only have a rough estimate what we believe will be tomorrow. So before we go into the prediction, guys, if you want to give us your prediction, just hit them up on the screen, and then we're going to go around one or two more things, and then we're going to hit the predictions. So, who's this? Oh yeah, it's
Hi, Tyrone.
Hi, Tyrone. Yeah. So basically, for us now, Man United, I always come with these two holding midfield players. Do you believe tomorrow, Mr. B, as you're the most confident one of all of us at the moment who thinks we're going to win, do you think if he plays Fred and he plays Matic, do you reckon he'll give Fred the license to go forward? I know it's difficult. I know. Yeah. or will they get him? Or will they put Scott in a car and drive him to drive him to Italy? Try to get him to Italy quickly.
Oh Lord have mercy! You want me to big up Fred? Okay.
No, I'm asking the question, not bigging him up. Asking the question about it.
If Fred plays tomorrow, he's going to do F all again. We're not going to win because of
Man in the
Fred.
match.
We're going
No,
to
come on,
win
Fred.
in spite. We're going to win in spite of Fred. Yeah. So, you know, I'm not going to talk about what's going to happen in the game. I'm just going to be confident. I'm just confident that we're going to get that result tomorrow.
Okay. Another question quickly from Tyrone.
Hi, Dynamic Productions. Man United will win, but we end up conceding. Seeing Fred go forward doesn't fill me with confidence, though. His passing is awful, and he can't shoot for toffee. Good. We're on the same page, Dynamic Productions. We're on the same page.
Oh,
all of them.
God.
Dynamic Productions. They're on the same
ourselves?
page. I'm not on the same page as them. I'm with Fred. I'm with Fred. I'm with Fred all the way with Fred.
I agree with him. I agree with what he said.
I'm not agreeing with him. I'm not saying nothing. I'm keeping
It
quiet.
always makes a lot of sense. It always makes a lot of sense.
Tyrone talks to good sense football. Yeah,
That's
dynamic thingy. So, guys, what are we going to do now? Guys, if you want to tell us your score prediction, we're going to wrap it up, and then we're going to be back here tomorrow at, I think it's about 8:30 again tomorrow, because we're kicking off at 5:55 tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, 5:55 kickoff tomorrow.
Are we?
Yep.
I'm gonna sit here and act like I knew that. You know what? I didn't know. I would have been vexed because I would have missed the game.
You knew the plane. Who's on the plane flight? But you didn't know.
Yeah, what's wrong? You know the players.
That's right.
I just assumed it was a normal. But I tell you, I would have looked like such an idiot on the show tomorrow. I thought it was an 8:00 game.
You always assume that. I would assume that as well. Okay,
you know
it's
what?
early kickoff.
Forget it. It's not even early kickoff. We're in the dibby competition, innit? That's why. Oh, we get punished with an early kickoff as well, boy. Lord.
Yeah.
Are we all going to be able to watch the game?
Yeah, I'll be able to watch the game. Yeah, I'll be able to watch the game.
So, guys, let's talk about score predictions now. So, on Monday, let's start with you. Are you going to stick or twist this week? What are you going to do?
What I said earlier, I think they're the better team. They'll be better than us tomorrow. They're going to have more of the ball. I think they're going to score a couple of goals. I'm going to say it's 3-1 to them. We're getting an away goal possibly on the break. And I would and I would love to see one of the youngsters come on. The two that have come on the plane. The youngster, the Dalat.
Yeah. I'd like to see him.
What's the game? The youth from the
Short tire.
Yeah. I would love to see that. That would make my day.
On Monday, thanks on Monday. Mr. B, what's the score prediction for you tomorrow?
My normal prediction, I'm always confident, and then come on the show, Vex. I'm convinced. I'm convinced it's going to be a 2-1 to us, not to them. We're going to win 2-1 tomorrow.
Okay. So for me, my score prediction for tomorrow is going to be a 2-2 draw. I'm going for a draw tomorrow.
Good.
I sat there and all day when I was doing my little research and everything, all I could think of in my head was a draw. I couldn't think of anything else. A draw. And then fingers crossed. Pardon?
Anyone watching, just, we can't tip anything here. I'm picking a loss, he's picking a win, and you're picking a draw. So you choose.
Yeah, we're going to be tomorrow and we'll figure out who got it. I think last show, Mr. B closely got it with the Everton one, but Everton scored on last minute.
Yeah, anyway, I tell you, I was so mad.
Yeah.
I was so mad. For
the Everton game.
Yeah. And then we had to come on here and talk.
I know.
Oh, Lord. I was fuming.
The worst one so far has been the Sheffield United game coming on after that.
Oh, wow. Dynamic
Productions says Man United will win 3-2 away from home. Confident.
Very confident. Very
confident. But the thing is with it, like we said, guys, we're just here making a prediction. One of us might be right, or we could all be wrong and we lose 6-0 tomorrow. But
that means that makes the Monday right, innit? Yeah, and if he gloats about us losing tomorrow, there's going to be war in here tomorrow. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. I'd hate to say I told you, especially over my prediction.
Nah, I'm not having that. Predicting us to lose now, Monday, man.
Yeah, no. I don't think we're. I don't think we'll lose. I think we'll draw at worst. But at the same time, guys, please like, please subscribe. This show is normally what we talk about. Obviously, what we think might happen in the game. Tune in tomorrow, and basically, we're gonna sit there. And this is where, if we lose, it's gonna be war zone in here. So, guys, if you like our content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, subscribe to our channel. 500 subscribers and you get yourself a free football shirt with your name and number on the back of it. Even if you're not a Man United fan, you still get it. So just do that for us, please, and tell your friends about us, guys. What's this? The last one.
Big up FTB. Keep up the good work, guys. Loving it. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support.
Appreciate
it, man. Appreciate the support. But guys, what's this? Oh, there are a few more coming in. Up. What's this?
This is from Chopper. United will win 2-0, but if we lose, Dan James plays. But we will lose if Dan James plays.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Listen, leave Dan James alone, yeah? You lot bully. Always picking on him. Thanks, Chopper. Guys, thank you very much for all your comments. We're FTB Sports, and we will be back tomorrow. And don't forget as well, we've got the Spurs show before us. So we've got the Spurs reaction, and then we're after the Spurs, guys. So tune in, guys. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also find myself as Soul United on professional Facebook page, and on Monday as well on Instagram, and Mr. B on Twitter. Thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely evening.
God